I'm going to show you how I took $259 on a Goodwill haul and turned it into over $1,200. Hey everybody, it's Tom from Resale America. My YouTube channel is Liquidation Motivation. I love flipping. I've been flipping for more than 20 years. I love going to yard sales. I love going to flea markets. I love going to Goodwills and Salvation Army, finding merchandise that they misprice and reselling it for more money. I've been doing it so long. I'm an expert in this field and I want to teach you guys how to do it. Watch my future videos, like and share this video. I'm going to give you as much content as I can to make sure that you're successful in this business. I live in Florida, and so I love going to Goodwills. Goodwills, I get some great merchandise. If you're going to sell online, especially if you're living in the South, there's many opportunities to buy, especially during the winter time. I'm always looking for coats, jackets, shoes, sporting goods, electronics. I go there and I walk the whole store. There's always money to be made in every Goodwill that you go to. So don't give up, keep looking. You're gonna find the deals, you're gonna find the bargains. So I went to my local Goodwill. It's in a better part of town, so there's a lot of good donations at this Goodwill. And I came up with this haul here. And I'm gonna show you how I came up with over $1,200 worth of merchandise. First of all, I got a little guitar. I opened up a resale shop here in Lakeland, Florida. I'm doing a musical instrument section there, so I bought this guitar. It was $2.98. It's nothing fancy, but I think I can probably get about $12.99 out of it. Parents who are into guitars, into musical instruments, they always want to buy their kids instruments when they're 3, 4, 5 years old. So I think this First Act guitar will easily sell in our guitar store. Next, I bought a bunch of children's cleats. I only bought them because my sporting goods store was a little bit lacking in cleats. Cleats sell well. I mean, you go to the store to pay for these shoes, they're $30, $40. If you're a parent trying to put your kid in sports, you don't want to bear the burden of that expense. So these were, I paid a little bit too much for these. These are $5, $6, and $7, you can see on the bottom. But I definitely can get like $9.99 out of these, maybe $12.99 out of these. I have a few more pairs over here too. Probably $12.99, $9.99, but it's going to save parents $20, $30 when they buy their cleats from me. Here's a little bit bigger pair. I mean, these aren't very expensive in the store, maybe 25 bucks, 30 bucks. I'm going to sell them for $12.99 in my store. This pair though, this is a pair of wrestling shoes. I paid up for these. I paid $12.95 for these wrestling shoes. You got to understand, these shoes to buy new are about 60 bucks. So typically when I sell them on eBay or I sell them in my store, I can get about half the price of new. So I think I can turn that $12.95 maybe into a $30 bill here. Any sort of specific sport, wrestling, football, soccer, you need to buy those shoes because people don't want to pay the absurd prices that they are in the sporting goods store. It's expensive to have kids playing sports, and when you buy stuff from a resale store, you're going to save a lot of money. Next, I bought some clothing here. Remember when you're buying clothing, shirts, jackets, you're always thinking about subject matter. Subject matter is very important. So this is a vintage jacket here. It's made in the USA, which they don't make any clothes in the USA anymore. But if you can see, it's Anheuser-Busch. So it's in really good condition. I paid $3.98 for it. $3.98 for this jacket. I'm going to put it on eBay for probably $40 or best offer. I think it'll go pretty fast. Jackets like this typically sell pretty fast. Another subject matter piece of clothing that I bought was this DeWalt fleece. So I paid $3.98. They like marking things at $3.98. When they mark things at $3.98, you can make money off them. So I'm going to put this also on, probably on eBay for $35 or best offer. I'll get an offer about 30 bucks probably. You know, the DeWalt always sells fast. There's a lot of tool nuts out there, and that'll definitely sell fast. This jacket here is a Nautica jacket. It's in perfect condition, and it's 2XL. Bigger sizes sell well. 2XL Nautica jacket. I paid $3.98 also for this. I think it's probably going to go for about $35 again, or best offer. eBay item. It's a good jacket. Then I bought some sport coats. Here is sport coats. They charge $6.98. So they charge $6.98 for all the sport coats at the Goodwill that I go to. It doesn't matter what the brand is, what the name is. So you need to go in there and find out where you can make the money. So this one is a Ralph Lauren sport coat. We're going to put this on for probably $40 or best offer. Keep in mind, when I buy sport coats, I make sure the size is on the tag. Make sure the size is on the tag, because you don't want to be guessing the size, and people are going to ask you to measure it if you don't have the accurate size. I always make sure the size is on the tag. I got another sport coat here. It's Vince Camuto, but it was a slim fit. I bought it because it was slim fit, and it seems like slim fit is definitely trendy right now. It's been trendy for a little while. You know, all the skinny guys want to wear slim fit clothes. I try to wear slim fit. They don't fit so well on me. I think I can get $40 of best offer on this jacket also. A couple keyboards, Dell keyboards. I just need some keyboards for my computer department. They're good clickety keyboards. I got them for $2.98. I think I can get $12.99 each out of them. Always make sure you have USB keyboards. You don't want the old connections anymore. One more sport coat I got right here. This is a Joseph A. Banks. Joseph A. Banks with the gold buttons. I'm thinking $35 of best offer also on this one. It's a $6.98. It's a nice looking jacket. Blue blazers always sell well. Older gentlemen like this style, this cut. They always sell well. A couple other items I always look for. So I live in the state of Florida, and people don't wear jackets down here. I live below Orlando, so it's always warm. They don't wear jackets. But a lot of the northerners come down here, so they go to the thrift stores, they donate to the thrift stores, and we get a lot of jackets, but they don't sell. So I go in and find the jackets that are mispriced, and then I go ahead and return them, put them on eBay, and sell them to back to the northerners again. One thing I always look for is cashmere. So I found this cashmere trench coat right here. Cashmere trench coat. It looks like it was, the brand is, you know, Alexander's of London. Anything with cashmere sells well. I look for cashmere jackets, vests, shirts, sweaters, anything that you can get cashmere sells extremely well. For some reason, you put that name into any article and people think it's luxury. People love the feel of it. So this is cashmere. I'm going to put this on eBay for $99 or best offer. And somebody marked it at $3.98. $3.98. The jacket next to it, which wasn't even as good as this one, was marked $39.99. This one was marked $3.98. I guess it depends who's marking things in the back, you know, where the price goes. I don't know how they have their pricing structure, but it was marked $3.98. Here's another beautiful find for $3.98. This is a real pea coat, a real navy pea coat. It's in beautiful condition, size extra large. Anytime you get a wool pea coat, I don't care what brand it is, it seems to sell, and especially these navy ones. This one I will put on once again for $100 of best offer, and this will fly off the shelves. This is a great jacket. Always look out for navy pea coats. Next, I got this OGO laptop bag. I like dealing with laptop bags. If you ever bought a laptop bag, they are expensive. When I was in college, I think I paid $100, and that was a while ago, for a laptop bag. I looked this up earlier. It's about $80 new. It was for sale for $6.97 at Goodwill. I'm going to put this on eBay, probably put it at $35 of best offer, and see what kind of offers I'm going to get. I found this this football pumpkin head here. This is $2.98, and I like football, and it's almost Halloween time here, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this and maybe put it on my desk for when people come in my office. Next, I found a Nintendo Wii and an Xbox. So I got all the cords and the controllers for both of these units. They had them marked at $9.99. Normally they have them marked a lot more, but just $9.98. Each one of these units is probably complete worth about 40 bucks a piece. The 360 might be worth 50. Then I found this Xbox Guitar Hero guitar. I looked it up on Amazon. So these sell used on Amazon for, the listing is $70. That's with a box. This is a corded one for Xbox. It's in beautiful condition. I'm going to put it on Amazon, $60. I'm going to get $60 out of that. That should sell real fast too. At a good ranking. Baseball gloves. always look for baseball gloves. Have you ever looked at Dick's Sporting Goods and looked at the expensive baseball gloves? There's gloves that cost $300, $400, $500 out there. So go to the sporting good bin and look through there. Look through the bin, look on eBay, see what stuff is selling for. Now this is just an average baseball glove, but they had it marked $1.98. I think I can probably I'll put this in my sporting goods department of my store and get $15 out of this glove. It's leather, it's in good shape, all the straps are good. This is an easy $15. A parent would have to pay $50 to buy this glove at Dick's Sporting Goods. $15 at my store. Next I have a Canon calculator. Why do people think these are cheap at thrift stores? I don't know. I walk in there and I see it and I'm like, oh, that's nice calculator. Calculators are expensive. Go to Staples, look how much they are. $2.98. $2.98. I looked it up on Amazon, and these sell well on Amazon. Make sure you have this little plastic piece in here all the time. So these are selling for $90 new on Amazon, $70 used. This $70, and it's going to sell fast. I think the ranking was less than 1,000. Always look at calculators. Calculators are fantastic. Calculators, Sony, clocks, clock radios, things like that always sell well. Finally, I got some stereo equipment. I love buying stereo equipment at Goodwill, Salvation Army. A lot of times they underprice it, undervalue it. And I have a lot of the accessories to go with this. So although I didn't get any remotes for that, I have universal remotes that I work with these units. But here's an amp. Here's an Iowa amp, and I paid $12 for it, and I'm going to test it, I'm going to put it in my store. I'm going to get about $60 out of that Iowa amp. It's heavy. It's a very expensive amp. And then these DVD VCRs, I looked one of them up on Amazon. It's going for $70 used. And then I didn't look the other two up, but they were just so cheap I had to buy them. This one was $5.98. So when I pair it up with a remote, I'm going to get at least $30 in my store, but I'm going to look it up on Amazon. I might be able to get more money. This one's $7 and this one's $7. All three of them are great finds. I'm going to make good money off these. Remember, if you can find a lot of universal remotes, you buy those, you stash them, and then every time you buy one of these units, you match them up. That way you're selling it with a remote. You're going to make your customers a lot more happy. If you're going to sell online, you need to have a system of how you're going to get rid of your merchandise. You need to sell online. If you're not selling online right now, stop this video, go get your Amazon account, go get your eBay account, and get ready to sell online. What I do is when I pick up some merchandise, my first choice is always Amazon. Sometimes I send FBA, sometimes I do merchant fulfilled. Second is eBay. Third, I put it in my store and retail it. Fourth, I send it to a flea market and get rid of it there. And then fifth, I load it up in pallets and just sell the whole pallet for one price and blow it out. You have to have a system to sell your merchandise. You're limiting yourself if you just use one or two of those items. You have to have the whole tree put into line so that you can move everything for your maximum dollar. Keep watching because I'm going to show you all the systems that I have, starting with Amazon, eBay, my 110,000 square foot liquidation store, flea market, and also blowing out pallets. So if you thought this video was helpful, go ahead and like and subscribe my channel. It's Liquidation Motivation. Buy, sell, teach, and repeat. Now go make some money.